Last May 2021, a woman would have gone to the magistrate's court seeking protection after an incident of intimate partner violence. Interestingly, her minor son was granted a protection order, but the woman herself was denied a protection order on the grounds that she was no longer a former spouse for the definition, the legal definition of our laws in Barbados. This led her attorney, Lalu Hanuman, to seek to take the matter before the CCJ to have it adjudicated. Well, he took it to the Court of Appeals first in Barbados, and the judgment of the magistrate was upheld. And then Mr. Hanuman sought to get leave of the appeal court to take the matter to the Caribbean Court of Justice. He had his first hearing for the leave in November last year, and the matter was adjourned until March this year. Now, bearing in mind, protection orders are supposed to be dealt with swiftly because there is the understanding that a protection order sometimes can save a woman or help a woman to be able to negotiate what is a dangerous circumstance, the end of an abusive relationship, right? So we are here now on the cusp of Tuesday, March 15, 2022, and we continue to pay attention to what will happen and whether attorney at law Lalu Hanuman will be granted leave to go to the Caribbean Court of Justice. And Operation Safe Space really sees the Caribbean Court of Justice as one of the last defenders, as it were, of decency, and a champion of moving Barbados into more modern gender norms. We note that recently the Caribbean Court of Justice had to say to Barbados that any unwanted sexual activity between any kind of human beings, as long as it is without consent, is rape. And we would think that that is something that would be basic, right? We call ourselves a Christian society, and we would not have expected that the CCJ would have had to tell Barbados that that is what is decent and that is what is contemporary. But they did. And so we are really hoping that Lalu Hanuman gets to take this case before the Caribbean Court of Justice, because we want to make sure that women in Barbados can seek and get protection orders. They are critical. They are not just pieces of paper. They actually give women the space that they need to be able to move their lives past intimate partner violence and domestic violence. And so we're really encouraging women in Barbados to pay attention to what is happening in the Court of Appeal next week. We celebrated International Women's Day with lots of pomp and enthusiasm last Tuesday. And next Tuesday, we are hoping to put some of those values about women into play as we move the judicial system in Barbados, hopefully into a more contemporary understanding of domestic violence and of the protections that women need.